Guy with weird accent teaches you how to route through a fish. The new viral clickbait YouTube video. Yeah, hit that switch, open this door. Then in this room, just move forward. The elevator will always be here. And in this room, this is a good spot to leave your F-Wind, as we're gonna do a bit of a trick coming up to skip a cutscene. So talk to Rudo. The Scrub Servant is using a setting called Rudo on floor 1, so you do not have to do the basement of this dungeon. There is a skull down there, but it's with this setting, it's very far out of the way. So throw Rudo onto this blue switch. And then the backup is the shield dropper if you miss the throw. Make sure to stand close to this tentacle as you throw in the boomerang. Otherwise it's gonna just go up and hide. So 4 throws, head towards the door. If this chest is old, go open that instead. Now this room. Menuing's hard. Hardest part of the game. So this room, just throw your nuts all over. Beat the shabombs. And then, if that happens where it looks like they're all defeated, but the timer's still going, just look up like I did. The shabomb probably got out of view of the camera. So you just need to point the camera at it and it'll show up again. Now take Ruda with you over here, as we're gonna need her for this side. For this yellow switch, we need both of our weight to open this. Well, for the blue one, you just need Rudo's weight. Weird how switch colors work like that. If you have a bunch of sticks, just come over here and use those to kill the stingrays. You can also use slingshots, you can use bombs, you can also use Rudo herself. That's an option. So now we're gonna leave her behind. Yes, we have a reason for that. And only with For's Wind. If you do not have magic in F-Wind, bring her with you. But since I do, I'm gonna do an F-Wind route through here. So yeah, beat that tangle like the previous one. Backwalk over to this door. This is the room we're doing the trick in. So we want to defeat the green tentacle. Deku Nuts can help keep these Beeries away from you. So yeah, get your F-Wind. Wait for the dying animation. And we're gonna warp out. And you'll notice in this room, the green tentacle is gone, but we did not defeat the Beeries. Only the tentacle is the flag that's tied to the removal of the green thing on this hole over here. I could have walked over here a little quicker. Don't know why I went all the way around. But yeah, all defeating the Beeries in that one room does it. All that does is let you leave the room. So that's why I just defeated it and then F-Wind out. That'll skip a cutscene of the both skip a cutscene and it'll skip having to kill the Beeries. A little bit of a time save you can do. So yeah, 2 skulls when you drop down you can get. Then in this room, we're going to be fighting a mini-boss, which isn't going to take us very long. In fact, I think this cutscene takes longer than the fight itself. Or cutscenes. We have to move forward to get the elevator to move up. And we're trading in Rudo for this big octopus. Yeah, octopus is what it's called it. So yeah, I would recommend getting hit. Throw your ring and then use a stick. Usually I would just go for the stick, but if you're more on the new side, I would recommend using the boomerang to stun the Octorok. Yeah, the best. Also, I should mention, and there's a fairy in those pots if you need them. But yeah, the best way to beat the big octopus is to just get hit. It'll... What was I gonna say? Like, get hit and then let big octo go behind you. Like, that's the quickest way you'll beat the fight, and it's also the easiest. Don't try to chase big octo around. It's very difficult. Like, it's easier to just get hit. So this room with the 2 shaking red blocks, we actually want to hit the second one first. That's a little quicker. We're gonna jump slash over these. And then this is the part where we're gonna jump down and do box skip. No, not really. If you do roll down and try to do box skip, you are now committed to doing it. There is no going back. And it's a pretty difficult trick. Where you have to get it in like only a few attempts, otherwise you start losing time. So this room. You can do the strat quick, but for me to explain it, I'm gonna kill the Beeries off. Because otherwise they will not give me time to explain the trick. Okay, now with all of them gone, I now have all the time in the world. So the spot that I want to stand, like this corner, like right before the down, like right before the ground starts to slope down. So hold your ring out. Then this, like, black line between all this green. I want to aim the top of Link's head, or align it with this line. Go all the way up. And as soon as we throw the ring, we need to start side hopping left. And we need to do it a bunch. That we'll skip having to do the climb up and using the ring up here like you would in vanilla. And there's also a skull here you can get. There we go. Yeah, that's the last skull of the dungeon. Yeah, I'm not showing basement skull off. That's very far out of the way. And now the Baronade fight. Pretty interesting one if you're trying to speedrun. If you're not, then if you don't do speedrun strats, then it takes forever. So first things first, just hit these 3 tentacles. Then in between the Beeries, you want to throw the ring. The nut. Oh, whoops, that is not my Deku Nut. Let me change that. And with good timing, we can get the hit in before the Beeries start blocking the shots. And then in this phase where Baronade's going wildly all over, just roll into him when you get a hit. This will bring him up quicker instead of shooting you all around. You don't actually have to do that last jump slash. I kind of got a little distracted there. And yeah, this is how you route through a fish. Useful IRL knowledge, don't you think? And yeah, make sure to grab your boss item if it's important. And head through for the blue warp with Rudo. And now you're married and happily ever after. I don't know why I said that. How weird. But yeah, in vanilla, this is where you get married to the fish. Skip. Cutscene not being a rando. I'm rambling. I should end the video. Thanks for watching. See you next time.